Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some new details for the Ahsoka Disney Plus series. That's right now on Star Wars Coffee. The Ahsoka series is fast approaching. Believe it or not, Ahsoka is actually set to debut this year. That brings the total of Star Wars series that's set to debut this year to pretty much well above the normal amount, as The Bad Batch debuted January 4th, The Mandalorian debuted March 1st, Star Wars Visions is set to debut sometime in spring, as well as Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, and the Ahsoka series, and Skeleton Crew. So there is a lot of 2023 releases for Disney Plus. Not to mention two video games, Star Wars Hunters and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing on Star Wars Ahsoka, which is just a 2023 release date. There is no official date for that other than this year. We're going to be taking a look at Making Star Wars Jason Ward talking about how Ahsoka brings the wolf to live action. One of Dave Filoni's inspirations for Ahsoka Tano was a character named San from Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke. The character San rides a wolf, and as we have seen over the years, Dave Filoni loves those as well as putting characters on them. In 2022, Dave was able to bring Ahsoka her own live-action series, which is set to be released this year in 2023. With the long history of Dave Filoni and the wolves with Star Wars, it would seem that given this opportunity, Filoni would bring the wolves into the Ahsoka live-action series. Making Star Wars sources have confirmed that he has indeed done this. Sources on the Ahsoka project told Jason that the effects is not unlike what they did with The Rise of Skywalker for the Orbaks. Since Orbaks are not real, horses had to be dressed up to play the creatures, just like elephants played Banthas. The production of Ahsoka used real horses to stand in for the giant white wolf Ahsoka rides. This way, the motion of the actor and the feeling of being on something living translates to the screen and doesn't require the actor to simulate movement. Whereas Ewan McGregor did have to simulate movement with what he did with Yopis in some of the prequel films. Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka wears this white cloak, rides this horse, which is obviously going to be the stand-in for the Star Wars wolf. The results are supposedly pretty good. One source said that there was talk of building a puppet like the wolf from the Never-Ending Story for the articulated head in some shots, but this has not been officially confirmed by Jason or any of his sources, but it is a good assumption. Jason's under the impression that it's specifically a Loth wolf Ahsoka uses as a mount in some sequences of the series, as they say it is a giant wolf, and that is the best connection we can make to the established creatures in Ahsoka. Jason says that some of the moments with Ahsoka and her mount are action-based, and some are just expositional in nature. As we saw in the Star Wars Celebration photo from 2022, Dave Filoni recreated the painting from the end of Star Wars Rebels in live action. That painting shows Loth wolves in it, so I assume that this is the design we will essentially see in the series, is what we did see on this painting. But it seems to wonder if that design will translate well with the skeletal structure of a horse. However, I guess if Filoni ended up using it, it seems that it would, as we trust Filoni. So that was the big update for the Ahsoka series. We are getting a lot more details about this series that is really going to be able to, once you encompass all of these details into a big picture, are able to see a lot of what the Ahsoka series is going to bring us. So be sure to check out the Ahsoka series on the Star Wars Coffee channel. That way you can get all of the latest news and leaks on the Ahsoka series. And if you just found the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and turn on the bell so you never miss a video, and feel free to go check out the Ahsoka playlist on the channel. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.